Hello everybody, welcome back. This is episode number 24 of the Amber Army YouTube Championship Manager 2001-2002 Retro Series with Aston Villa. As you can see, following our draw against West Brom, we've now fallen in the table because a few people in the interval between episodes have actually had some games in hand that they played and have taken over us. So two tough games coming up, Newcastle and Millwall away, plus our League Cup quarter final. We need to get the points. Let's have a quick recap of what we got to look forward to. So we're starting off with the Millwall game on the 1st of December, Leicester at home for the League Cup quarter final, and then finally it'll be Newcastle away on the 8th of December. So without further ado, let's get straight to that first game. Let's kick off the Millwall game. Okay guys, sorry I forgot to put it back on just as I was kicking the game off. Yeah, we're starting the game, and as it's going, keeping with the goalkeeper, Sabea is starting. Lee Hendry's form has dipped. He's had a bunch of sixes, and finally he was a 5 in the last game, so I dropped him. Chutos is still injured, and Bikini, I'm putting him back at left wing to see if it makes a difference. Apologies for that then. I usually press the one button and then click it to kick off, but click the kick off first. But we didn't miss anything though. Come on. I'm expecting this to be a difficult game because they're doing so well, and yep, they're winning 1-0 as well. Newly promoted team as well, Millwall. Back to the top level for first time in a long time. Back here, glue. It's usually want to pop up with an important goal every now and then. But really, if we don't get anything from this game, we have to consider ourselves in some really poor form right now. To be honest, I know we got through in the League Cup, but yeah, there we go. On his first start, he gets himself a goal. Sabea, looking like a good signing already, but we'll see. Form means a lot to me. If you're losing form, you're losing your place. Doesn't matter how good you are. If you're not performing, you're no good to me. So the Sabea goal brings us back into it. We're edging it on attempts at goal, really. But that means nothing if you don't put it in. If you don't put it in the net. Millwall coming at us strong right now. We've dealt with it for now. We need to start making some chances of our own now. So we have a chance from a free kick away. No, the timers are going to tick away. Name rings a bell. Richard Sadlier. I remember him now. He's actually quite good, isn't he? On these games, he was quite good. Gonna need to change this up. I think Elise is having a not a bad game, but he's running his fitness down. And Bikini, maybe it was a mistake to start him. And this one he hasn't really done much for us. So Bergstrom can make a difference. So we're drawing fouls from them, but we're not doing anything from the free kicks. Craig's going to have to come off for Sell. See if a little bit of pace in the last few minutes can get us a winner. So usually a point in both of these away games would have worked for me, but we need the points. We get one's not going to be enough. I'll get greedy. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. So we're going to have to just take 1 point. A bit disappointed we couldn't do more in this game, but we have to consider ourselves in poor form, although I think we've solved something of a goalkeeping issue. He's having a bloody blinder at the moment, 8.5. Another 8 to go on top of that as well. But it's the rest of the team. Where's the form? Where's the performances gone? Well, we got a bit of competition for central midfield places. So we'll have to see. Luca Toni haven't been great. A couple of sixes in the last couple of games, but he's one eating to score from anyway. We're going to have to just grin and bear it for now, guys, and see if we can turn this round. I'll see you in the League Cup quarter final. Okay, so I haven't kicked the game off just yet. I remember this time. So I've swapped Crouch for Vassal and I put Bergstrom back in. Let's see if that does us any good. I've kept it the same everywhere else. So against Leicester it's not going to be easy, but the home advantage, yes, Vassal with a long overdue goal. Great start of the game. The home advantage, I'm saying, may be what gets us into the semi-final. What we need is a performance like what we were used to at the beginning of the season and towards the end of last season, is just completely obliterating teams and getting the advantage over them. I can say on that respect, it's so far so good. So as you can see, all us at the moment. Oh. Missed some chances though. Could have been 2 or 3 up by now. This has got Man City away all over it now, hasn't it? But Vassal's got other ideas. That's what we want to see from him. I said there's more to come from him. He just needs the chance to show it, and now he's taking that chance. And there's a third now from Bakiroglu. That's got to be game over at half time. Oh, I thought Tony was going to rubber stamp it then, but 3-0 up at half time, that's got to be it. If we don't go through to the semi final now, we got some serious problems. Oh, let's not count our chickens now. That's 3-1. Oh no, it's not going to stand. Bloody hell. It's another one, another disallowed goal in our favour. I've never had such fortune on this game. But at the moment, I think the results that we're getting, we deserve, you know. Well, the good results we deserve anyway. So if we find a fourth, I think we're going to start looking at resting some players. But it's getting to the 70 odd minute now. Let's have a look in a second. Elise could do a coming off, and Bakiroglu could do a coming off. There's that. No penalty. It's another one. Penalty appeals getting turned down in our favour as well. They say it swings and roundabouts. I'm sure we got some frustrations to look forward to. Clicked that on that the 82nd minute, didn't I? Telling me it's not a dead ball situation. Vassal. Keep him fixed, he's starting the next game. Might fancy that trick, but he doesn't need it. We don't need another goal. We just need him to be fit for the next one. And there we go, guys. 3-0. Great performance from this team. I gotta say, this will be the team that starts the next game. If the draw happens before the next game, guys, I'll take you there. If not, then we'll have a look for it afterwards. But we'll make sure we find out who we got in the semi-final soon. I'll see you guys. Okay then, here we go, final game of the episode, and as I said, starting with the same team that just battered Leicester in the League Cup quarter-final. We haven't had the semi-final draw yet, but I won't end the episode until we get it. Another penalty appeal turned down. Oh god, love it. Tony, what a run, what a goal. Get in there. Great start. Newcastle with the penalty appeal turned down. Tony runs through and gets the goal. Nearly got a second then. Caused them all sorts of problems, Tony. Stay strong defence. We need this one. As it stands, if it stays like this, we're bouncing ourselves back up into 5th place. As it stands, though. Yes, there we go. We could be seeing a glorious strike partnership in the making right here. Luca Toni and Darius Vassell. The only thing is, though, us being in 5th is subject to other results. Newcastle are asking questions of us now. Let's give them some good answers, shall we? So we go half time 2-0. Great. Doing great so far. Just don't let them back into it. Keep our focus, keep our composure. Yeah, there we go. That's just sorted out. Sabea in with the scoring again, looking like a really good signing there. Cracking game so far for us. 3-0 at Newcastle. And they've had the better of it as well, so our finishing has been clinical. The keeper's getting a battering on his rating, mind you, but they've been clinical. And look at the keeper rating on ours. I think we found our new number 1 here, to be honest. Right, let's start resting a couple of these guys up. Olise's alright, but Sabea could do with coming off. On a yellow card as well, so if it let me do it, there we go. And Bakiroglu for Bikini, that's if it, come on. There we go. Okay, that's going to take Vassell off as well. We ain't going to lose this game now. Just want them all to have a rest. Yeah, let the clock tick down, tick tock, tick tock. It's nearly there. Great way to end this episode. Happy days. And we are in 5th. There we go then, guys. Cracking episode. We're in the League Cup semi-final. We're in 5th place in the league. We've turned our form around. an awful lot. Our goal scoring form, we're the highest scorers in the division at the moment. The only thing about that is we got the worst defence, except for Leeds, of course. There, Leeds really, really bad. How were they all the way up there with a goal difference like that? So out of the top 7, our defence is, well, by far the worst. Although West Brom are not doing much better than us. We need to get a run of games basically now, guys, where we're going to be playing against teams that we're going to pick some points up. So what we got looking forward to now, home to Arsenal. Now that's an interesting one. Home to Arsenal, away to Middlesbrough, and then away to Liverpool. League Cup semi-final hasn't been done yet, but I'll continue going. We'll try and finish the episode. If we can't squeeze it in, it will be the next episode. So Arsenal at home, Middlesbrough away, Liverpool away. If the draw gets in before the next game is to kick off, then you'll see it. If not, we'll call the episode. I'll see you there if we can get it. Well, we haven't got the semi-final draw, but we have got the FA Cup third round draw. I'll just draw it all out so we can see who we get. We are going to be away to Southampton, but Southampton have been relegated into Division 1 during last season, so away to them. It's not going to be an easy game, but we should have a passage through to the fourth round. Let's see if we can get the draw for the semi-final of the League Cup. There we go, there's our League Cup semi-final draw. We will be playing Newcastle, who we've just beaten 3-0. First leg's going to be at St James's Park, so I think we've got to fancy ourselves here, really, haven't we? If we could beat them 3-0 in the league, we can certainly beat them in the League Cup over 2 legs. So that'll be one that we'll be eagerly looking forward to. So guys, that'll be the end of this episode. Thanks all for watching. Thanks all for keeping up the series. As you can see, it's going particularly well right now. Within a few seasons, I can see us being world beaters. But you got to stay on board with the ride to find out. So thanks again, and until next time, cheerio for now.